All right, it's just 5 days left until what's being called the Space Spectacular of the Year. On Monday, no matter where you live, you'll be able to experience the eclipse from coast to coast for the first time in a long time. NASA scientist Dr. Eric Christian joins us now live from the Goddard Space Flight Center in Maryland with more on what we can expect. How are you doing, Doctor?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. You know, everybody's excited about this eclipse. How can we view this safely?
So in San Antonio, you'll only get a partial eclipse, but you'll be at about 61%, so more than half of the sun will be blocked. But during a partial eclipse, you need to protect your eyes. You can do permanent retina damage if you look at the sun. And so we recommend either certified eclipse glasses like these, or you could use an indirect method, such as a pinhole, to make an image of the sun on the pavement or any surface, and you'll be able to see the crescent of the sun as the moon blocks more and more of the sun during the partial.
Okay, so here in San Antonio, about 60, what's the percentage? Somewhere in the 60s, right?
61%, yes.
61%, so that's the safest way to look at it. Let's say that you take a trip from here to, I guess the closest place would be St. Joseph, Missouri, somewhere around there. What can you expect if you take that trip all the way up north?
So totality, the path of totality where the moon completely blocks the sun is truly amazing because it'll get dark in the middle of the day. And during that totality, you'll be able to see the atmosphere of the sun, what we call the solar corona, something you can't see any other time with your naked eye. And you get a better view actually than we get with our expensive telescopes. We can make fake solar eclipses, but you won't see it as well as you can during a total solar eclipse on the ground.
Fascinating. Now, is there ever a time if you're in that path, not here in San Antonio, but if you're in that path up there in Missouri, is there any time that you can take those glasses off?
Yeah, actually, when you get to totality, and you'll be able to see because you won't be able to see anything in your glasses once the sun is completely blocked. Then you take your glasses off and you can see the corona, you can see things called prominences, hot loops of gas on the surface of the sun. It's really amazing, and that's all with your naked eye. All right, you know, that is just, it's so fascinating, and it doesn't happen that often. Where can we learn more about this? So eclipse2017.nasa.gov is a website where we've got lots of information on why we have total solar eclipses, where you can go see things, where you can watch live on the net. There's going to be a nasa.gov Eclipse Live webcast for the entire event, and so there's lots of information for you to get. All right, well, thank you for being with us all the way from the Goddard Space Flight Center, and we just thank you for your time. Thank you. Okay, all right. Fascinating.
He mentioned something interesting, which we've been talking about for a while for the solar eclipse glasses. He said make sure they're certified glasses.
Right.
So I'm curious, how do you know that this is the certified? Does it, I guess, come with a piece of paper that says Do the companies have to provide that?
That is a good question. One way, just right off the bat, you can tell, at least somewhat, is if you have those glasses and you can see any sunlight at all, like go out there today, if you see any sunlight at all, you know they're not certified. You can't see anything through those except for just that sunlight.
Well, and I saw too, Paul, that some people have been putting there were a little certified tag that they were sending out with this, but now some of these companies, fake ones, ripping them off, are putting that tag on them too, so don't count on that.
This is just me. I'm just a safe person. I'm not going to look at it with any glasses,
right,
unless I have like a welder's helmet, something that I know for sure, because you only have two pairs of eyes.
Yeah.
So,
and chances
one
are,
pair.
I only have one pair. You might have two.
I may have two pairs. But no,
and I was going to say, if it sounds too good of a deal, you might want to check it out. It's okay to pay a little bit more just to make sure you're getting the legitimate thing.
I would definitely do that.